Okay. What's that? Yeah, custom camera setup over there.
Don't worry about that masking tape.
Did you drop something break?
Well, that little microphone receiver won't work in the phone anymore.
Oh, you been poured out. Poured it out. Mm-hmm. That's what happens.
Blew his gasket.
All right. Too many ins and outs.
Too many microphones.
So what up? What you need?
All right, like I said, what I say last video, Chop Machine's coming down here. He don't like to do no shipping.
No.
He's 2.5 hours away. Is it 2.5 or 2?
With me driving, hour 45.
This boy, man, I'll tell you what.
Get down.
I don't want to tell. I hope there's no Ohio State troopers listening to this conversation, but this boy, underneath his gas pedal on the floorboard, it's rubbed raw. There ain't no paint and there ain't no carpet underneath that gas pedal. I guarantee that.
Gotta get down.
What was that? We went up to see Black Sabbath.
Oh yeah, up in Detroit.
He took me and Gary and a handful of stuff.
Or no,
there in
that was
Detroit.
Pine
Yeah.
Island. Yeah.
Was that Detroit?
It was Pine Island.
Yeah. Yeah, we made it back from there and to Toledo in record time. Anyway, so, I wanted to introduce Mike to everybody. Mike's been a long-time friend. How long have we known each other now?
Probably close to 13, 14 years.
You started, what, 2012?
2012, yeah.
How did we meet? Did we meet somewhere? Or?
Started in my little garage. Well, I think I was doing some hardtails, just the stock frame hardtails, and brought some down here when you were in the other shop down the street.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we first met, and you said, man, that's the coolest guy.
I'll tell you,
I've
dude,
ever
that's the
talked to.
coolest
That
cat
guy
I've
right
ever
there,
met.
That guy's going
That
to do
dude.
something.
That
With
dude's
these
going far.
Sportsters, he's going for it. He's going to get it.
So anyways, fast forward, you and I knew each other for a long time. You were
Yep.
starting to build a lot of choppers and stuff, and then you wanted to build some Sportster choppers. So Mike came at me with the frame and the bike that we used for the option A, the skinny chopper
the skinny
build.
chopper.
That's a
Yep,
chop
yep.
machine bike. So those are frames that we build, especially just for Mike. He came up with that up and out, and that the way he wanted me to bend the top of the down tubes on those specifically for him. So
That and running a 1-inch tubing on the frames. I just like the old school look.
that kind of spindly, small, skinny
Yeah,
look.
old school, look. It's pretty cool.
So anyways, so we're gonna use, one of Mike's style frames. I might change it up a teeny bit, but regardless, I wanted you guys to meet Mike. Check out his shop, Chop Machines, on Instagram,
Chop Machine Cycles.
Facebook. Talk about the raffles.
Yeah. I do a lot of the raffle bikes too.
Dude, what do you raffle everything, man? Pans,
Oh yeah,
shovels,
we do panheads, shovelheads, knuckleheads.
Knuckleheads. I mean,
sporty builds.
The thing that's cool about your giveaway bikes too that I've noticed, and knowing you personally as a friend, when somebody gets a raffle bike from you, it ain't a piece of crap.
No.
I've seen raffle bikes out there to where they're literally, I would be scared to drive them down the street. And I know that you've even bought some raffle bikes that have been given away, and you've got them back from other cats and redid them and given away, and you've been amazed at like, whoa, dude, this was a raffle bike.
Yeah, some of them are a little sketchy. And these are builders that are reputable builders. But yeah, we get these bikes in, and there's just, literally duct tape underneath the fender holding the wiring in for your tail light. Silicone, a lot of silicone use. I don't think you should ever use any silicone on a motorcycle, but yeah, just a lot of sketchy stuff, some sketchy parts, and it looks like they just went through the bin of old nuts and bolts and washers to find anything that would work. But so yeah, we go through our bikes, go through everything top to bottom, make them really nice and reliable.
What even the used bikes out there? You sell a lot of used bikes, right?
Yes. Yeah, we're a full service. We just work on Harleys, but we're a full service shop, so we work on all Harleys. We sell a lot of late model stuff, a lot of Harleys, and we also do all the custom builds and metal fab stuff like that.
Heck, the Silver Bullet, one of my favorite stock bikes I own. 2004 Softail I bought from you.
Sweet
the
machine.
thing that's nice when you buy something from Mike, it's been gone through. Like
Yes.
cam tensioners, all that stuff's taken care of. You don't let nothing fly out of the shop unless it's ready to roll. So cars, you've done some cars.
Oh yeah, we do everything. Our
Trans
raffles,
Ams, vans.
yeah, cool stuff. Yeah, we did a van, a really cool van. We've done a I think it was a 1978 Camaro. We just did a really nice 91 Mustang GT that was all done up. So we do a variety of things, you know, but it's always cool stuff, super cool stuff.
Yeah, it's super rad. It'd be
And
really
nice stuff.
to win.
And
Yeah,
again,
nice
it's
stuff.
really nice stuff.
It's not like a 1968 Camaro you got to fix her up. It's like,
Yeah.
I even told you at one time, I'm like, dude, let me start buying them cars from you and drive them for a year or something, then raffle them off.
then
Like,
raffle 'em off.
you're getting way too cool of stuff
Right.
for us not to play with for a minute.
Yeah, and it's hard sometimes with some of that stuff because I want to keep it and drive them around, but you know, you got to keep the shop rolling and get these raffles out there for people, and it helps the shop too. I mean, everybody knows that these things produce some good.
Well, you know what's
turnaround.
cool too is I noticed when you do a raffle, your prices are modest.
Yes.
Of what you're trying to get out of a product. You know, it's like I see some guys and they're like, you know, they might be raffling off a Sportster, and it's like, wait, you're trying to get 30 grand out of a Sportster, bro? It's like everything I see you raffling too. Sometimes I think you do a little bit too cheap. I'm like, I'm seeing a car or something. I'm like, dude, come on, man. Like that thing's
Well, back in the day,
worth
he used
more
to call
than
me
that.
up when I was selling the Sport. He's like, man, you're giving that thing away. You're just giving it away. It's too low, making me look bad. But yeah, I mean, we try to keep everything fair. I mean, that's why our shop does so well. There's a difference, you know. Obviously, everybody wants to make money, but we actually love motorcycles. We love what we do, and we like putting out quality products and nice things for people to ride and not have to worry about when they go out on the road or, you know, get out and ride.
Cool. Well, I just wanted to introduce Mike from Chop Machine Cycles since we use his bike for Option A, and we do a lot of work with Mike. So, you know, we're going to jump on this, and maybe somewhere down the road we might be getting some other product from you, or maybe we'll have one of
we
your
have
paint
some
jobs
stuff
or
in the
your
works.
painters. You know, we're going to do a lot more options on building this bike, so we'll see where this thing goes and see how it turns out. Oh, and I just talked to Kerry from Choppers Magazine. He's going to do a full spread with the owner who wins this bike in Choppers Magazine.
Right on.
So
Isn't it going to go into Mama Tried? Is that an option?
Yeah, it'll be in Mama Tried also. So
Nice.
a lot of things to announce. But yeah, once again, to win this bike, you just go to YouTube, subscribe to our page. That's free, and like and share the videos. And you know, we'll be giving this thing away. You know, maybe let's see, Mama Tries in February. That's when we want to debut it. So probably around March sometime is when we'll be figuring out a creative way to get this thing away. Bike week, brother. So thanks, and just keep an eye on what we're doing here.
Make sure you subscribe.